Welcome here at Oracle Open World in London, and I'm here with Sim Shores. You're the CEO from Agroscout. And if we talk about Agroscout, we think about drones and inspection, visual inspection of crops. Can you explain why is it so important for the food industry to do a visual inspection of your crop all the time?
Yes, we grow about 1 billion hectares of field crops in the world. Most of that are less than 10 crops actually. And wheat, corn, and rice are by far the most of that, then potatoes, and then a few other crops that we know. And the problem that we have is that we lose 20 to 40% of those crops every year to disease and pests.
Wow.
At a time that we actually need to grow more. We expect to have another 2 billion people by 2050. That means we need to grow more. And yet we're losing so much of this crop to disease and pests. And it's food, it's about sustainability, and it's about food security. So the thing that Agroscout is doing is bringing the finest agronomy to every acre, every hectare, every small grower in the world. Because in some countries and in more advanced countries, they have scouts and agronomists that walk the fields. And that actually reduces the amount of chemicals that are used and the damage that is caused from disease and pests. But yet in the majority of the world, the majority of the 500 million growers, they don't have access to those crop doctors.
Yeah.
So it's about medicine and doctors for crops. We just don't have that manpower.
And you have a drone in your hand. On one hand, you do the visual inspection, but how does it work from technology, from infrastructure and architecture perspective?
So there's two parts of this challenge here. One challenge is collecting that visual data as a person would see when he walks in the field. So we use the small drones, mainly DJI, the largest and dominant company in the world for drones, but we'll use other drones. But we specifically use off-the-shelf commercial drones that are costly at an amount that growers can actually buy. These are technologies that cost $1,000, $2,000. These are things that most growers can now allow themselves to get. And they can fly this autonomously over the field. That's collecting the data. That is a lot of data. We collect 500 images of very high resolution every 20 minutes. We need somewhere to upload all that. And that's where the cloud comes in place. And that's where Oracle has been helping us getting all that data from multiple places in the world. It's not like it's in my neighborhood. I now have, we just rolled out in South America this last month, in Mexico, Brazil, and Argentina, and the growers just got the drone, download the app, and they're just pushing up images all the time. So you have to get all those images up into the cloud and manage that whole process. That's where the Oracle team and engineers and the software is helping us. So we're using the DevOps and the containers and all of that to manage all the data, because it's coming from multiple places and it's multiple crops. It's going to different algorithms to look at, because we're imitating what the agronomist would do, but we don't really have an agronomist. We have multiple agronomists for every problem that you look at.
And you were talking about containers.
Yes.
Why are these microservices so important to you?
Because you want to be able to manage this data in a way that the upload and the time that it takes to upload it, and then the time that it takes for someone to be able to source those images. Before, it would take us endless time to look at thousands of images. Now we need to look at tens of thousands of images. Soon we'll be looking at millions of images. You need the ability to be able to get those images from different users, from different places, using multiple apps and software. That's where that technology comes in.
Perfect. Sim, thanks a lot for sharing your insights, and thanks a lot for saving our food. I think that's very important. And thank you for watching here from Oracle Open World in London.
Thank you.
Enjoy this video? Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and get notifications of my new video.